I got Jax back in 3 days, and he was a different dog. He has been my best friend. I rescued Jax. He's the first dog I've ever had in my life. I did not grow up with a dog. And when I got him, he had been abused and had a long history, but I just fell in love with him. So I just took him. And I had a week to try to figure out if he was going to be my dog. And he was attacking our goats and chickens and just trying to take them down, trying to eat them. And I was calling all sorts of trainers. And Frank answered the phone, and he just sounded kind of like, when you have had it with your kids and you just want to send them to military school. Frank's voice was like, yep, this is the way it's going to be. And I was like, okay, I need to meet with you. So I brought Jax here, and I listened to him, and there was so much to learn, and I just didn't know the language. Basically, Jax was putting holes in my coat and biting my arms and jumping on me and knocking me over, and it was really bad. So Frank said, so let me get this right. You never had a dog in your life, and you chose this dog? And I said, yes. And he said, all right. And he took me out to the other dogs that he has, and he did something with him for about 5 minutes. He said, give me Biff, Clyde, Rosie. What about Raven? And we got all these dogs, and we went in there, and he did something, and within 5 minutes, he said, come on back. And we came back in this room, and he said, this is not an aggressive dog. This dog is like a kindergartner that is outside for recess and never spent any time in the classroom. He doesn't know how to play. He said, he doesn't have any words. We have words that form sentences that we use to communicate. He has no words. I will teach him some words. So I had 3 days left at this point to figure out if I was going to keep him. And he said, give me 3 days with Jax, and I will teach him the words, and then I'll teach you how to keep him up. And I got Jax back in 3 days, and he was a different dog. He has been my best friend, and I've only had him since December. It's May 30th. He's come so far. I've come so far. I didn't know what I didn't know. And so we both come to training every Thursday. He comes to play with the other dogs once a week, and he's the reason that I was allowed to keep Jax.